Good evening, good night, morning, afternoon. I think there's a lot of people watching from every single corner of the world, and it's um it's nice to see it. It's nice to see it. Honestly, I don't know. I think I was a tiny bit skeptical at first when I found out about this event, that there's going to be a LAN event in the middle of China. Not a lot of English casters gonna cover it because of the time zones and everything. But honestly, after casting it yesterday, I mean, after seeing all the pictures, all the fun, all the nice production and everything, I don't know. I think it's really nice that the Chinese community is I don't know, is being shown some love. They have been in the scene forever, and they're always the ones adjusting their schedule to to fit ours, and I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. Mandrill X, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. We are live again for another round. We're both live on this channel and on Onimaru channel and on my YouTube. And I'm saying hi to the people there as well. Okay, so hey Caterpillar, hey Noun. Good day, good day. Hope you're doing fine. Do I have some stream delay? Maybe because I'm streaming on a multiple capture. What? It's midnight? Well, it's okay, okay, Drunken Monkey. Um Maybe this comes surprising to you, but there's such thing as time zones. It's not midnight right now for everyone. I'm sorry if I broke some really harsh news to you. But yep, really, really amazing. Yes, Toasty, great to see you guys here. Hey, Crab. Hey, Exercept. Hey, Cool Hawk. How's that bandage going? Way better, way better. At 6:30 morning, let's go. Where are my early birds? At It's Thursday already. Friday. Tomorrow night is a party slash day. Tomorrow night, I want to see my North Americans here all night. What bandage? I got my finger yesterday. Even more of a reason why I was a tiny bit out of energy yesterday. I was in big pain. I hadn't slept a day and a night before, and I was really, really out of energy. So again, I apologize about that. Uh, Let me see something really quick because I feel like the delay is really big. Yeah, I kind of changed it today. I put some antibiotic ointment, and it's way, way better. Thanks for asking. It's way, way, way better. You know, that was fine. Okay, no, seems fine. Seems fine. I hope we're not going to have too big of an issue with the delay. How you doing, Cami? Good to see you here, as per usual. Ronder, it's nice one. Yeah. So let me check Wikipedia really quick because yesterday I didn't cast the last set. Hopefully today I'm going to make it to the last set as well. Last set is freaking Andy versus Vivi. We have to guess freaking Andy. We absolutely have to guess freaking Andy. So wish me luck, guys. Again, a pot of coffee for the night. I hope we're gonna have a really nice time, a lot of energy to make it through. I didn't sleep too much today. Leary versus Sebastian, it was 3-1. It was 3-1. I slept for like 2 hours. I went to bed at 8 a.m. and I woke up at 10 and the set was still ongoing when I woke up. It was really, really funny. I was like, wait, do I have time to hop back into the cast? Need something and go to work? Oh no. Can't watch the games. Watch your yeah. It wasn't the best of quality from yesterday. Again, guys, I apologize. I was quite down. I was hurting. I was tired. I'm feeling way better and more energetic today. So I hope we're gonna have a better time. So 3-1, a victory for Leary. This being said, let me see if the clean feed. Oh, the clean feed is live as well. I'm going to show it, guys. I'm going to do just like yesterday. I'm going to do like yesterday and show the interviews and the introductions and the openings and so on. But in game, I will still use my capture.
那么接下来呢，让我们用热烈的掌声
Of
感谢
course,
本
I
次比赛的主办方以及
change it
最
when
大
she's speaking
赞
Chinese.
助商凌远科技股份有限公司，掌声送给他们。以及我们的
Wasn't just you,
奖
Neely
金
and
赞
Louis
助
was
方
funny.
微软公司。那么接下来呢，
Okay,
就让
I'm
我们
glad
继
you
续
had a
用热
good
烈
time.
掌声欢迎今天的主角10位顶尖选手。在他们之中，有我们耳熟能详斩获冠军的。
What are your thoughts on your turn on this tourney so far? I love it. I love it. I really think that the Chinese community deserve this event. Deserve some support. I think everyone seems to be having a great time.
那么接下来的对决，我相信也会精彩绝
No,
伦。First, let's give a warm round of applause to tournament organizer, the largest sponsor, LingYuan Technologies, plus the sponsor of the prize pool, Microsoft. Now let's continue with another enthusiastic welcome for today's main characters, the 10 elite players. Among them, we have legendary champions whose achievements resonate far and wide, prodigies, rising stars, renowned for the razor-sharp mechanics and impeccable macro, and strategic masterminds who excel in turning the tide with the unexpected tactics. Each of them represents the pinnacle of today's AoE2 competitive scene. The battles that lie ahead are sure to be nothing but spectacular. 那么接下来呢，在比赛正式开始之前，还是为大家介绍一下本次赛事的核心赛制。
What's my future wife doing there? Does she know that she's your future wife,
小组赛
Toasty?
为比5对决，每场比赛会通过地图 BP 选出5张地图，涵盖开放、封闭、海陆等多样地图，然后再通过 BP 来进行民族博弈。今日赛程为瑞士轮积分赛。比赛结束之后，会根据各位选手所得的积分来进行排位。此次排位将直接决定后续赛程的对阵形势，也是至关重要。大家可以关注起
Hey,
来。
monkey. Send help. So tired. No, 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 no.
To the game, please allow me to introduce the format of this tournament. During the group stage, the 10 players will be matched up with a Swiss system and will compete in the best of fives. In the end, 4 players will
It is Nomad, but you
the
start with the
final
TC.
stage, and with
Liam.
a single elimination will be played in the best of sevens. Either of 5 maps
Yeah.
or best of 5 or 7 maps for best of 7 will be selected in draft, compassing a variety of maps of all the styles: open, closed, water, land. A civilization
Thanks for
draft
the
will
follow,
take place right
Dominoes.
after.
Hey,
The
hey,
standings
welcome.
will determine the matchups of the next round, and every game matters. Stay tuned for what promises to be an exhilarating display of the
Hey, No Life
skills.
Addict. Thank you so much
那
for the
么接
tier
下
1
来呢，
sub,
让我
for
们
the
一起来
28
看一下
months.
选手们的目前排位情况。
I appreciate it so, so, so
那可以
much.
看到
Welcome,
我们
welcome.
目前的排名比较靠前的几位选手 A 神、威哥和黑鸭。那么在昨天的比赛当中呢，他们也是贡献了非常多亮眼的操作，我们也再次恭喜他们，并且预祝我们所有的选手都可以发挥
Seat
出
3
色，
is
打
you.
出自己的风
Viper
采。
seat 4. Okay.
Next, here lists the ranking of our players.
I
You can
love
see
this. I
that
love this actually.
ACCM, the Viper, and
It's
Herald
so easy to
have
follow.
taken a big lead in the group. They have greatly showcased their impressive macros, decision making, and lift of the executions. Shout out to them again. Let's wish for our players best
Where's
performance.
that to explain? Hey,
那么
Axel.
今天的
Hey,
赛
hey.
程呢，会根据昨天选手的积分情况也已经完成对位，接下来就让我们拭目以待。Meanwhile, we
I
have
honestly, I love the
today's
production.
schedule based on yesterday's
I love
ranking.
it.
We have a look at the main screen. 那现在呢，我们的设备已
Viper
经
looks so
调
damn
试
solid.
完
Yep,
毕，
I
接下来
agree.
就要进入最激动人心的
It's
环节了。Now our equipment is fully set, and now let's the most thrilling part of the tournament begin. 那接下来呢，让我们把画面交给今天的解说席，有请。
No, I really think it's high quality. I think a lot of it is lost in the transmission. Like they have a lot of issues with this, but they don't care too much about, for instance, Twitch viewers or whatever. I feel like. Oh, a second. Oh, actually, I can switch to the drafts already. A sec. Okay, let me close this then, because they're about to start, and I think we have some new questions as well. Hey, Dominoes, can't wrap my head around the system for the group stages. It's only 4 rounds, right? How do they know or determine who they will play against in the next round? So the first round, it was based on the seeding, mostly, right? You have Hera versus Heart. Player 1, 2. Wait, where can I see the seeding? And Hera's Heart, Viper versus Andy. VVACCM. I think first round was based on seeding, but then the second one, you have basically winner versus winner. And loser versus loser, but you will have one match that is the winner facing the loser, but it's the match that was ending in 3-1. I guess. Maybe the seeding came in there actually. What the heck? What? Okay, dude, Drunken Monkey. It feels like you are very confused about a lot of things. I don't know. I don't know how I can help you, homie. I'm I had to tap back to make sure you were talking to me. Okay, okay, okay. So let me see spec dashboard. Don't get one guy. True. Actually, very good. Uh, very good advice. Not trying to disturb you, but it flipped. What flipped? What? Whatever. Anyway, moving on. We have the first game happening on Not Nomad. I hope you guys are ready because they definitely are. They're in the lobby. Started already. It's going to be Hans versus Lithuanians. Afterwards, the loser is going to pick the home map for game number 2, but that is something that we can talk about after. The first game already concludes. We have Bedouins and Chicken Arabia home maps for Viper, ACCM with Comir, and Fish and Fish. Welcome, guys. Game number 1 has already launched. And I'm just going to stop my music. I'm going to get into the game. Let me know if you're fine with the colors. I think I will switch ACCM to solid blue. I will leave, or I think I'll leave red and yellow. So that's it. Hey, Super Cat Thief. I hope you guys are ready. We have game number 1. ACCM is playing in red as the Huns. Viper is playing in yellow as the Lithuanians. And this is not Nomad. Basically Nomad, but you start with your TC already. 9 villagers start. I know for a fact that Huns start with a house. A horse, I mean, not with a house. Well, and I don't see the horse. Do they not start with a horse on this setting? Did he lose it yet? Already, I mean. But it's not Nomad though. So they don't get the horse because basically it's not Nomad. A scammer who skip it. Does JCCM know that? Knows that? Let's take a look at their TC spawn. ACCM with gold in the back of his TC. Nice. Stone quite close. There's secondary gold a tiny bit to the southwest. Quite close to each other, huh? We've seen different scenarios. A spawn like this definitely makes me think about some land aggression. Maybe with some archers. Maybe spear skirms from Viper. He's Lithuanians after all. They move faster as well. Viper has a stone in front of his TC and to the north. A stone close to his TC, but again, exposed very close to the opponent. Other than that, his secondary gold is super far away. I mean, there's another one here, but again, all very exposed. There's another one super far away, but exposed to galley pressure from the water and a backstone. F. Not the best, not the worst either. I definitely feel like I prefer ACCM's position. In terms of TC positioning, that is. ACCM with a dock at the bottom, 5 fishing ships out already, has quite a lot of deep fish around, and maybe if he scouts properly and he's gonna move with another dock here, this is going to be a very, very good placement. Whereas Viper, yeah, usually in the corner you have a lot of fish. We just know that. It's best to go with the dock in the corner of the map always, because there's always going to be the fish. But look how close, look how far away from the dock it is. So maybe a second dock here, but wait a second. Oh, SCCM just scouted this, and he had scouted the dock. He's up faster. He wants to put pressure on water with some fires. And you know what? I don't mind this. I wonder if he noticed Viper's Vil. I think he did. That's why he's sending this Vil to Vil fight. And he's going to find the dock. Oh, none of them have Loom. He could deny this, guys. Guys? That's a hill. If Viper goes to force build that dock. He deleted the... No. SCCM deletes the Vil instead of the Palisade. Oh no, Doc goes up. Here comes ACCM. What crazy pressure there is on these guys. It's they're playing in front of a live audience. Great job from ACCM still sending another Vil, denying that shortfish from him. That's how good the Viper is. He makes you delete your own Vil. Yep, all mind games. All mind games here. There's still 2 dogs at the top versus 2 dogs, while ACCM has a 3rd dog at the bottom. That's gonna have all the fish in the world working efficiently. And he's going to open fire ships because this is super close to him. Viper going for 2 galleys. I don't know, because the dogs are separate. So it's going to be difficult to unite your navy to keep it close to each other. Yes, Viper already transitions into fires as well. Very great awareness from Viper. Seeing both of these 2 dogs going up, he knows that there's a 3rd one somewhere. So he's going to send a galley. But you know what? There's a fire galley already going up from ACCM. And, like presumed, given the fact that they're so close to each other, barracks going up from both of them. What a good game already. 11 minutes into the game. Both of these 2 won yesterday with sharp 3-0. If I'm not mistaken, let me just recheck ACCM's result really quick. Yep, 3-0 versus VV. Viper lost the Vil as well. To Gaia, maybe? Yeah. He might lose a 2nd. No. I think he was very focused on the micro. Oh no. ACCM killed an eco. And Viper lost 3. Gaia taking some prisoners this game. I would like to see some demos. Especially when there's fires being repaired in between 2 dogs by a Vil. You can squeeze in a demo there. Take out the Vil. Ooh, here come the archers on the wood line. Here come the archers on the wood line. Archer range went up quite forward. ACCM is prepared with the archers of his own. He's going to get a tower up next to his gold mining camp. I think he should delete this gate, not lose it to the archers. Yeah. Fletching is in the queue. Archers are gonna come back, just clean this up, and then maybe they can go forward. I would like for ACCM to micro this and keep his low HP Vil at home under his TC rather than the woodline, because you know Viper is going to target that. Both lost an archer. ACCM has the hill now. Where is she going? Where is she? Uh-oh. Oh, she's dead. She's dead. 4th dock going up from ACCM. Fish more efficient. 6-2. 10 units lost from Viper. Couple of scrims being added, and I'm assuming the archers are forward. Yeah, they're going forward. They're going to find Viper's gold. And I think a tower would have been helpful here. She's trapped there as well. Okay, you see, in situations like this, you can't get away without a tower, because those 2 Vils cannot run away. It's nice for efficiency, but if range units are coming forward, they're dead. The farm count though, yeah. You have to transition into farms because you only have 2 fishing ships. You want to go up eventually. Oh, Viper is not in a good spot. Viper is not in a good spot. With this tower going up, those 2 vills might buy dust as it is. Ah, shh. Oh my god, the micro from ACCM! Hey, Mishagal, thank you so much for asking. I'm feeling much better though. I took care of the finger wound today and got some rest, and I'm feeling much better, way more energized, like the state I was in this morning when I went to bed. Now, hopefully that will keep me through the night. Good job from Viper, clearing up the military, but we're looking at 7 eco difference already. 42, well, 34 now. Behind in military count, but I'm not sure how much damage can Viper do at this point. And as soon as I'm saying that, of course, he's not noticing any of these vills. I think he's just microing at the bottom. Doesn't want to lose his fish, but I think it's inevitable. Yeah, that's exactly the plan, Mishago. That's exactly the plan. Hey, Anthony. I'll adjust my sleep schedule. At the end of the day, it's I don't know. I enjoy casting live games, and I really wanted to enjoy to cover this event. I know there are other people casting as well. I've had chatters telling me like, "Oh, for I don't know, 60 viewers is not worth it." It's worth it to me. I made this promise to my community. They have the VOD if they wanna watch later on, and yeah, I don't know. I made a commitment to Onimaru channel as well, so I will try to cover as much as I can. Now, of course, I don't intend to ruin my health completely. If I feel absolutely exhausted in the morning, I won't go to sleep. I won't force myself too much, but I will definitely make an effort to cover as much as I can. I love the event. I love the event. ACCM first one to click up to the next stage is going to be a couple of seconds earlier at least than Viper. Second range going up, and you know how it goes. Hans are Hans. I could see a CA. It's going to be a CA most likely. I like the stable addition from Viper. I could see one from ACCM. At least for Bloodlines. Viper coming forward. Super aggressive with the tower. He doesn't... ACCM does not see it. But with fletching, this gold is already denied. 6 fishing ships. Only 2. From Viper that is going to lose most likely. And yeah, I mean, ACCM is just losing his archer numbers left and right. There's a stable. Fletching is in. I expect Bloodlines to be clicked immediately. ACCM still struggling for gold. He's trying to move here, but he doesn't know that all of the production from Viper is here, actually. He'll know now. And I feel like instead of a mining camp, it's better to put a TC here. But what do you do? What do you do if a siege workshop is going to start putting pressure here? Let's go. 7 watch streak. Thanks, Mishago. I appreciate it. Gives you some points. It gives you some points. Doesn't do much more than that. CA from Viper as well. The classic, famous Lithuanian CA. How is the stone and the relic distribution looking like for Viper because he cares with Lithuanians. His Knights and unique unit line, the latest, is affected by with 1 extra attack per relic gathered, capped at 4 relics. He has one right next to his base, one all the way in the back that he knows about. Okay, some minimum aggression left and right. Hey, Wokil Senpai. Hey, welcome. And he doesn't know about more. He knows about this one. Oh my god, and this one. Viper has almost full map exploration. Nice cleanup behind his wood line. That knight is joining Viper's army. And what are we looking at the end of the day? Still 10 pop advantage. More military. More eco from ACCM. The fish is super important. Viper does not have a single navy unit. Fishing ship or military, to be quite fair. I would love to see a monastery from Hans as well. I know they lack quite a lot of technologies from the monastery, but might as well just get some relics. They can still convert. Husbandry is really good. ACM has no gold access. Could take access to this gold. I feel like a stable and a ram, not a stable, sorry, a siege workshop and a ram might sound like extremely heavy commitment, but it could be worth it to clear this up. He's switching to pikemen. I mean, he has 6 spearmen already, but I feel like infantry line, spearman line is not the unit you want to be, especially with Hans. It's just the fish making the difference. For sure. Nice. I do like this TC. Viper already with the first relic. Probably another one on the way. There it is. And we're going to need something to deal with the... Oh my god, this raid was disastrous. This is a crammed space and those 2 knights took advantage. The pikes were blocked by the villagers. And they got some really nice kills. 7 to 13 kills. Yeah, oh, but this is not pretty. This is not pretty at all. Pikemen are also super slow. Those have +2. Snipes on the monks at least. Those knights have +2, so they are not shy to dive under the TC. +2 on the knights before horse collar and bosa. Definitely prefer ACCM's eco upgrades, and they're not very... Oh. Looked so bad for Viper just some minutes ago. I agreed. Not anymore. The eco KD is just making a huge difference. Castle on ACCM's initial TC. That's where half of his food eco is. That's a lot of low HP. Vills that are just going to absolutely melt. Yeah, I do like the siege workshop and a ram possibly clearing all of this up. It's important. Wait, these are ACCM's palisades. He needs to delete them to get better access to that gold. Maybe a couple of scorpions to help to help against Viper's converted CA. One-sided eco kills. Yep. Bloodline's coming in for ACCM now. He was missing that for quite some time. And TC number 4 for Viper. TC number 4, that means at least 400 food for free for the snake. Yeah. Great game number 1 though. Hillforts. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hillforts might actually be quite nice here against the CA. We only need ballistics and that bow saw. Revenge. Oh, it's in the queue. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Who knows? Maybe we're even gonna get guard tower. Upgrade. And now that I'm saying it, I see the university going up is probably for ballistics, right? On top of that, he's researching. He's making a couple of scrims as well. Elite scrims wouldn't be unheard of. But look at this. Those knights already have 18 kills on them, 13 eco. More to come. $16 eco kills. There's no, okay, they're dead. Why first set again? I'm not sure actually. I was actually going to say that earlier. That Viper played the first set yesterday, now the first set today. If you guys remember, Viper's start yesterday versus Andy was quite shaky in the game number 1. But ACCM recognizes his position. Why there? Why the GG there? Or why the TC there? The GG there because he lost the TC. He's on 1 TC right now. Doesn't have the second TC up. And look at what does he see? He sees this, 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 and this. He knows the Viper is on 4 TCs. ACCM has the water control, which usually gives us so much score. And he's still 1k score behind Viper. So I can understand people saying like, maybe he should have fought more. And he has the CA. Usually in situations like this, you're like, okay, I need to do more damage. He can't do any damage. Viper has hill forts with ballistics in the queue. Those cannot touch anything. And the resources that are exposed, like this woodline, the stone, are defended by scrims. So it is just the inevitable there for ACCM. Great game number 1. Back and forth, 98 pop to 80 in the end. Again, minimum army investment from Viper. Great, great game. Great comeback from him. The start was looking quite quite dire there for Viper for a second. And look at this chat. Military timeline. Doesn't this remind you of something from yesterday? From Viper versus Andy? Again, Viper with the minimum army investment and his opponent way more army at all times. So Viper with 14 army high. So let's see what we're gonna have now. He just always plays so greedy. I love how Viper plays in that regard. I think a lot of the times pays off and a lot of the times doesn't. But it's just, I don't know. I find that fun to play. You gotta take some risks, chat, just like in life. I hope so. Lithuanians winning over Huns. Second to last pick for Viper. He has Gurjaras there. Viper has Gurjaras, and ACCM's favorite civ is Gurjaras. That's already a mental. Where are Dravidians, by the way? Dravidians is the ACCM's first ban. That's amazing. I think he's a great clicker, but he takes wrong decision and is never punished. Hi. Maybe Skittish. Come here is the next map. I love this map. It's one of my favorites. Wu versus Korean. Oh, let's go, ACCM. Speaking of taking risks, I did. I changed the bandage afterwards. Oh, guys, are you? Should I tell you the story about what happened today? Are you guys easily grossed out by medical stuff? I should just proceed with my game afterwards. I'm leaving by China time now. Yes, for this event. Yes, yes. Tell it anyway. Okay, I do. Aren't you a doctor, Kemi? Okay, quick story. Yesterday, I couldn't get the freaking bleeding to stop. I know that you're not supposed to bandage a wound before the bleeding stops, right? And I just tried to stop the bleeding. It would not freaking stop. As soon as I would just take off the things that I was using to disinfect it or whatever, as soon as I would stop putting pressure, it would start bleeding again. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just bandage it. But I didn't put any band-aid or something. I just like put a bandage and I tied it super, super tight. And it bled through it, but eventually it stopped. I was hurting for my life last night, but anyway, this morning, I'm like, okay, maybe I should change this bandage and actually put some antibiotics and whatever now that the bleeding stopped. But guess what? All that bandage was kind of stuck to the wound because the bleeding kind of dried up on the bandage. Yes, it was all a part of the freaking scab. So I'm not exaggerating. I was screaming for my life and crying like a kid trying to take that off. Yeah, that was yuck. I know. I know you don't do that. I know. Don't forget to tell the part where Dave made fun of you for not being able to type correctly with your wound. That's just Dave. Yeah, I'm basically typing with 8 fingers now. Anyway, I suffered. I ripped it off. I suffered again. I bandaged it properly. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fresh like a daisy right now. And this is game number 2. We have Wu, one of my favorite civs on hybrid maps from ACCM, who just has arson in the queue. And careening! Ha! Look how fast it is. Oh my god. He knows I'm watching this. He knows I'm watching. He knows how much I live for this. Also, can we just... Well, her sir, I guess that's pronounced, I just told you why it's bad. Because the freaking bandage gets glued to the scab. And it's no bueno. Viper with 0 military production. Now the barracks is going up. He's just going to lose everything to the freaking 3-minute arms with arson. I see. Yeah. Found out the reason why the hard way. A range now. Okay, well, we are on wood and gold because we're going water. Might as well throw down an archer range. You get the armor for free with Koreans as well. Always good. Honestly, just jump on the docks at this point, no? I would love for him to jump on the docks and get 1 or 2 galleys. So if the archer goes and attacks the man-at-arm, the galley from ACCM can aggro against the archers. Is this map budget migration? Oh, the sneaky galleys! This is amazing. It's not budget migration. I think it's way more chaotic because you have these two islands which are super close to each other. So usually you do see both people going for infantry. Hey, make a house. And then you have basically an island in every corner with so many resources on it. And look at that, Viper already expanded here. Yeah, but now if ACCM adds an archer range and 4 archers and goes there and finds that out. Basically on this map, if you lose control over the water, it's over. Like, look where the minerals are on the main island. They're all ranged by the galleys. They all can be ranged by the galleys. Not to mention that you do have gold on water in form of oysters. You can't take that anymore. And basically, yeah, like just... You can't expand to the other islands. You start with a transport? Yes. I'm not sure, actually. You know what? Let me check. I don't remember. I would say... Yeah, you do start with the transport. You see, this is... But he said it with such confidence, but that's how I am. That's how I am. It doesn't matter how confident I am on something. The imposter syndrome hits immediately. It doesn't matter how sure I am. I was sure you start with it. I've seen this map being played 1,000 times. It doesn't matter. I said it, and as soon as I said it with confidence, my imposter syndrome was like, do you? Do you start with the transport? So I had to check. That's how I am about everything. There we go. Finally, many times jumping on the docks. First one out, the second one on the way. Infantry regenerates with the Wu as well. Viper's going up to the next stage. He's completely giving up water. And ACCM is just waiting for Jian Swordsman to deal with all of this. He already has the armor on the infantry. Even this man-at-arm could deal with those two. Time to die to Jian Swordsman. So absolutely. The timing is going to be crucial here for ACCM. ACCM is in an extremely good position. And he's dictating the entire game. He noticed this immediately. Barracks now on the opponent island. More Jian Swordsmen on the way. There already are 2 in the queue. Siege Workshop to follow, most likely. Second... Where's Jean going? Does ACCM know about this, though? No, he doesn't. He doesn't know that Viper is expanded down south. Many times just brutalizing Viper's stone. I like the monastery defense. Viper has enough stone for a castle. Gonna put it on this hill to get some control over this area. I mean, ACCM has amazing monks as well. There's a siege workshop. He doesn't know about that castle yet, but that castle is, well, it's a start to put Viper in a better position. I don't think it will matter too much. What can he make? War wagons? Sure. Giant swordsmen are quite fast and they can catch up with that quite... Hey, friend of me, how's it going? How's your strategy today? Long power nap before stream or all-nighter and coffee? All-nighter and coffee. I did take... I think I slept like 4 hours today. Which, you know, piled on the fact that I haven't slept for 24 hours before is quite bad in theory. In practice, it's still better than not sleeping at all yesterday before the stream. I feel like I have way more energy today. Now, I hope that this energy doesn't die by the second set. But it's okay, guys. I have you here to keep me company all night. And we're gonna have fun. These are gonna be some really good games. It's already turning out to be a banger. Oh. One Gian swordsman and 5 Ills walking to an island. Yep. Eco KD somehow even. Somehow. Somehow. I'm just gonna take the deer. Monastery. Okay. Oh no! Disaster. Holy moly. Another one bites the dust. They're dead. Okay. How many war wagons? Yes. Monastery at home. Sanctity on the way for ACCM. ACCM could use a TC here. Probably. Nice save of that monk. Needs to pay attention to it. Yeah, see, like, Gian swordsmen are already taking so much from that damage. Nice micro. Towers might be an issue, though. Hey, Tomic. Hey, Boom. Hey, everyone. Really good to see you guys here. I would really like to see a second TC somewhere from ACCM. Or maybe another monastery. Oh, he's just going to... Oh, he's gonna move here. But ACCM should transport a Gian swordsman there as well with him. Maybe it's gonna make a TC here. And those won't matter. Oh god. What's going on here? Okay. Wait, like that villager? What's wrong with that villager? Like the golden spark was coming from the Ville. No? It absolutely was. Wait a second. That was weird. I'm sorry. I was distracted by it. Okay. Surely we didn't jinx ACCM when we were saying that he's in such a good position, right? Surely this can be dealt with easily, right? Maybe. Has another TC here. Second one. Controlling this island, and this island. And Viper is controlling, well, ACCM's initial island. Quite a lot of resources here, right? Not a lot of wood lines, however. Resource collected. Viper is ahead, actually. Even though ACCM is slightly ahead in Vils. He's gonna get a conversion here. Nice. Saves the monk as well. I would like ACCM to add more fishing ships. Viper losing the market is quite bad for him because he doesn't have wood to make another one. Oh, Scout's still making a fuss. Ah, nice. Oh, a turtle ship. Oh, well, time for dry dock. From ACCM. He has two wagons of his own. And the Jian swordsman. Nice. He's going to kill all of the wagons. Finally, war galley upgrade coming in from ACCM. Needed against so many turtles. Second one. No, it's just the one first. Sorry, my bad. A bit blind. Oh, but Viper is going to lose the blacksmith now as well. Not that he needed immediately, but for later on, would be quite important. And these barracks still have Jian swordsman garrison. He can just, I don't know, commit with them. Monk was ready. Nice lead there from ACCM. I didn't expect him to be aware of that. Yeah, Viper is holding here. This is insane. Still has those Vils forward. 9 kills on those. 3 eco. Nice one. But honestly, ACCM is in an amazing position. Viper still more resources collected. This is crazy. 56 eco now to 55. ACM more navy. I would love for him to add more water as well. Maybe even fishing ships on oysters. Oh, but now towers are going to be super annoying. He needs to deal with the villagers. A couple of Jian swordsmen. I like that. Maybe a monastery here as well. Nice. I do like the walls because we need to kind of wall away from the... here comes the tower. Maybe we can shoot it down. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, but we're gonna lose some vills here. Here comes the Jian swordsman. Those are low HP. Jian could win against them and kill the vills. Junbei Chushi, exactly. Second one. To help his homie. Yeah, this is dealt with. Actually, there's still a Vil. He's dead. This is bad. This is big time bad. The big evacuation here. Treadmill crane from Viper. What? Yeah, 3TC. Well, this one is dying to towers. That TC died to towers. Oh my god. And this one will die to the wagons. Okay. Now, hopefully Viper won't sink ACCM's vills. That's a Viper masterpiece if I've seen one. Yeah. Another TC on this island. Viper is going to run out of wood on his main island. ACCM is still taking this one. He could take ACCM's Wood Knights. Vipers is still the farm. True. And I think Viper is actually going to take advantage of this Highland soon. He absolutely could. Hey Dante, how's it going? Good to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Is ACCM Scrim such a bad idea here? He doesn't have the eco. He lost his food eco. He would need to invest. So he needs 175 wood invested into an archer range. Wood invested into skirms. Fletching, Botkin arrow, armor. A lot of food and gold. And 200 wood for university. 300 wood. And 175 gold for ballistics. It's a lot of investment for them to pay off. Yes, thank you so much. Doing well. Good to have you here. Viper is taking control over this island. He's getting Yupsong. Now those towers are at 12 range and ACCM calls the GG. Guys, what was this game? I was so sure that ACCM had it. This was absolutely insane. ACM had a fish boom potential here on this island. On this one too. Wow, this was insane. ACCM was taking wood from here. Like you can sense the desperation. Viper was so shaky yesterday and now wow. Viper was so shaky first game today. Oh no, Matt, he lost like 2 vills to a boar. Well, there were a lot of mistakes in Darkish from both of them. Hey, Ponerto, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Sips coffee. 90 to 52 KD. That's crazy. 6 to 9. 9 to 6. Raisings, losses. Nice. 6 conversions from Viper. Army high 24. Viper with less army high again. Okay. Eco looking just absolutely crazy. I mean, but look at ACCM here. Total worker time 56. Productive working time 16 minutes. You can see the difference in eco here, right? This is even worse. Yeah, the efficiency was a tiny bit off all over. APM check. Off the charts. APM wins you the games. It's just easy like that. Okay, let's rule out the sieves really quick. Maybe this game we're actually going to start on time. It's going to be Hindustanis versus Wei on Bedouins, and while I'm loading into the game, just wanna rule this out really quick. We just had Wu losing to Koreans, of all things to lose to, and that was on Komir. Next game, like I said, Bedouins coming up, and look at that. I'm actually getting into the game without, or before the TC even goes up. Yeah. Peak efficiency. 9 villagers start, so you absolutely need to force down some houses soon. Otherwise, that TC won't be enough. Yeah, you need to make two houses. I bought Red Bull today. I will buy Red Bull until Danny goes to London. I actually wanted to make a post about this. King Arthur, yes. Actually, it's crazy to me that I was thinking before going to sleep. I closed the stream, right? And I was thinking, when I wake up, I should start the rerun. And then I was thinking to myself, I was like, nah, probably, that's probably cringe. No one will do that. And then I woke up and I see both Nilly and Mem rerunning their stream, and I was like, God damn it. I should have done that. I should have done that too. But yesterday's stream was a bit off. Like I was out of energy. I was super tired. Fingers were hurting. So today, I think today I will let it rerun. I hope I will be able to cast everything today. Especially because Andy is playing in the last set. And because we're supporting Andy. I'm streaming on Onimaru channel as well. I should be casting that. Yeah, I'm feeling much better today. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Hey, Wacky. Hey, everyone. Good to have you guys here. Have CCM playing in red as Hindustanis. Here comes Viper in yellow playing as the Wei. And we've just seen how good Wei are on open maps. And honestly, I do consider this as an open map. There's so much food on it as well. You can have a very nice feudal age timing, a competitive timing, and just go feudal age mini boom into adding some scouts, adding some map control. You're quite close to each other. You can even add a couple of archers if ACCM just goes into his own scouts and spears. Ranges kind of set you for some Shambay raiders play. We're also supporting hard, by the way. Of course we are. Also, Skylicus said earlier, I didn't anticipate seeing any of this live. I guess there's a upside to my 4-year-old waking up vomiting. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. I hope he gets better. I hope he's fine and not dealing with any serious health issues. I appreciate you being here. Definitely would have hoped to be in better circumstances. Okay, like I said, Viper going up, 18 pop, 19 from ACCM. Hindustanis have a pretty good eco as well with their cheaper villagers. ACM skipping loom. I don't mind that. Bringing that thing from Narnia. Yeah. Kind of far away, Vil. I don't mind skipping loom on these maps. You don't see malicious ever on these maps. Can we just appreciate how many freaking goats he has? That's 1200 food for Viper. King of the goats. Yeah. Well, I guess that's why he's the goat. Hey, double bitax, horse collar. Horse collar. Nah. Okay, we're walling first. If we're putting down a stable, I think we can delay those walls 1 or 2 minutes. Especially against Hindustanis. I like the wall as well. Here comes the spear. Eating the TC. Yep, he's dead. Second one will follow. Nope. Like the wall from ACCM as well. My man searching horse collar with zero intention to make a farm. Yep, but it's a free will. So it will pay out eventually, and that veil is going to be an extra veil. That you have against your opponent. Town watch because we're housed. Okay. And here come the scouts. Just trying to dive in. But the TC was there and the spears were there as well. ACM moving on to gold immediately. He already has a range up given the number of spears that Viper has. Viper's gonna move on to the gold and probably make a range in front of the gold. Viper is sharp. The games were so good, Cataphractos. In my opinion, in both of the games were comebacks. Oh, Mishagal, I want to show this on stream after this game. This is so funny. Where Viper Scouts hoovering somewhere. Oh my god, this is so funny. I did something with yeah. Of course, I saw that immediately because as soon as I see a Discord notification, my mind just works like that. I can't. I have to click on it immediately. Here comes ACCM. He might be able to snipe a Vil here, but no. The tower goes up just in time. And walls are just going to go back. Great opportunity for ACCM to come forward with his own tower. And to completely push Viper's position here. Viper doesn't have another gold, by the way. This is Viper's next gold. Really, really, really good awareness. In the meantime, SSCM is walling the back of his base as well. Viper lost a lot of scouts. He only has one in the north. He's just hoarding more goats. Jesus Christ. Hindustani scouts. +2 versus the buildings. This, I would like to see this walled. I feel like, no? Second tower. Was that bot? No, he has stone next to a TCM blind, actually. Blacksmith denied as well. Vipers, half of the food under the TC is just slaughtered, and half of the vills were not even working for a while. Just bumping into each other. Wonder what Neely has to comment about this. Tower finished at 95%. Okay, I guess we would like to get 2 stone out of that, I guess. Getting bloodlines, while AC7 is getting horse color as well. He's starting to seed his first couple of farms. Had a lot of fish. Some berries, another mill. Really, really good spot. He might actually kill the building here. He just wants bloodlines for the Shambay, probably. Any plans to co-cast with Nili or others this week? No plans so far. At some point when Onimaru invited me to co-cast here, to cast here, they said that at one point players from Onimaru might join you. But now I'm thinking, what players? Because, well, could be Jordan. Could be Fire. I don't know if Fire is waking up that early. Could be Jordan. Lewis is casting on Hera's channel, so I really doubt that. My agreement with them was before Lewis was contacted by Hera. So I don't think it would be Lewis, because if he's streaming on Hera's channel, he's casting with other pro players. But again, this is just speculation. And again, like, if someone invites me to co-cast, I will happily accept. Otherwise, I don't like going to the bigger streamers to ask to co-cast, because I'm the smaller streamer, right? Like, of course, for me, it's going to be an advantage to cast with them to get exposure on their channels. And I don't know, I don't feel comfortable asking all the time bigger streamers than me, like, oh, do you want to co-cast? I feel like if they want to co-cast, they should come to me, I will say yes. That's how it goes, basically. But I don't want to put them. You need to be more greedy, but I don't need to be. It's fine if we're co-casting. It's fine if I'm casting alone and I'm just chilling with chat. It's just how it is. But okay, you know what? I'm not saying that the ACCM is in a good spot anymore. Because I might jinx him, like I did the previous 2 games. That was juicy, though. That was juicy. Oh, no reverse. That scout is putting in some extra work. Surely this time Viper is dead. Not saying anything anymore. There's the Shambi Raiders. Is this him? Yo, Zabe! How's it going? Good to see you here. Have you even stopped them? With the massive crossbows. I like that chance. But this is what happens when you have a massive crossbows. Guys. You know what counter crossbows? Tiger Cavalry. I think it has 4 base pierce armor, which is insane. Scorpions coming in as well. I feel like SCCM should come forward with his own siege workshop here. But we can go camos. Yeah. Camos are already on the field, looking for some damage. When Kokas with 10. 30C going up from ACCM, while Viper is still on 1. That castle foundation was deleted. He needs to go somewhere else. Does he know about this gold? Of course he does. Okay. No. Crossbows abandoned the position. Is going to try to put a castle there. Which chatter would you be the most or least willing to cast with? Okay, but when you're saying chatter, we're excluding pro players? Don't say it? Okay, I won't say it. Axel. Axel would be the most likely to cast. Tehen, least likely to cast. Okay. Honest opinion, you should ask for more co-casts. They can only say no. I know, and sometimes I am. Sometimes I am. For instance, when I had my events, when I was hosting Rage Forest or Rage Arena. Hey, BB. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. We're casting some LingYuan Cup. We're also chilling with chat in between. In between the good moments, but we've had a lot of good moments so far. Welcome, everyone. I hope you guys had an amazing time. It's live. Yes, it's live, and it's going to be live all night long. Or all day. Depends where you guys are located. I'm not shy of asking to co-cast. I just don't like to do it often. And this is an event where I see it as, you know, every other caster covers it. Every other caster has their own unique style, unique personality. I know that viewers like to see the co-casts. I feel like I'm more, you know, likely to ask for a co-cast if it's an event that I'm directly involved. Like, I wanted to bring more co-casts for Midweek Madness, for instance, or when I was hosting events for Rage Forest community. with amigos and such, I was asking them to co-cast. But I don't want to seem like I don't know, I'm always asking to co-cast because I would like exposure on their channels. Like there's always could be this perception if you're the smaller streamer asking for bigger casters to cast with. What's your trick to stay up all night casting? Good chat with a lot of energy. Yeah, that's my trick. So we have a couple of Tiger Cavalry. Hey Sonat, good to have you here. You did miss a couple of good games, but you're here for the rest of the night, surely. But yeah, basically coffee. Energy drink as a last resort. They're very bad. They're very bad, and I don't drink those usually. Not a big supporter or fan of them. Attack ground. Nice awareness from Viper. Viper expanding to the north with a third TC. Already has a second one. Great eco. Behind him Vils. Understandable because ACCM was on 3 TCs for way longer. Except for Red Bull. Dislike me again, Red Bull. Remember we used to be friends? I remember. Yeah, I was saying that I have to make a Twitter post. When during the interviews, I'm gonna bring a Red Bull here. I'm gonna take a picture with me casting Red Bull. Ta-da-na. Please fly me to London. Exactly. Here comes the fourth TC. More farms. Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna brush Red Bull off a bit in a Twitter post, tagging them. Please fly me to London. Yeah, hopefully. Let's think of a caption together, guys. Red Bull so good at giving me energy. No, it's already bad. Red Bull giving me energy to cast this tournament. Hopefully it's gonna give me wings to fly to London. Wink. I hope Orno gets an invite to the next Red Bull after he completely carried that tournament on day 1 last time. Yeah, let's all forget about Daniela, who casted on Gamer Legion channel as well, by the way. Let's all forget about her. Yeah, screw. She doesn't deserve to go to Red Bull. Because people didn't like her annoying voice quoting Red Bull Discord about who. Exactly. Exactly. Up and coming streamer. Guys, ACCM is slamming that imp button. Button. Who plays next? ACCM versus Viper in game 4 because I don't care. ACCM is taking this home, dude. This game, at least. Next set is going to be Nico versus Sebastian. It's okay, Zagrath. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's I know that Ornlu casted a lot during that time as well, and your sound sounded like a fresh cutted grass in summer. Okay. That that sounds nice, I think. No? Oh, God. You sound like freshly sprayed wheat. That's how it sounded yesterday, that's for sure. Oh, that's TC number 5 for ACCM. And that's the ultimate AI composition. Guys, can we just take a look at Viper's queue? That's 14 scrims, 6 Shambi Raiders, 5 Tiger Cav, 4 Archers, 2 Mangonels. What is this? Hey, Fire Tribe, good morning. That was a finger. Finger is way, way, way better. Well, not better, but at least it's not hurting. And that's an amazing progress. Oh my god. Micro god. I finished my coffee. Okay, well, I guess this is where my energy level goes to the damn hell. Where Mango go? In a better spot. In a better place. Chemistry and Shatagni first thing first. Okay, what can we do versus HCBBC? Shambi Raiders? Probably. Tiger Cav? Probably. But Tiger Cav are very, very sensitive to camels. Shambi Attractions? I prefer Hindustani HCBBC. I like the Gulam raids as well, but they are just going to melt to Tiger Cav. I do like the Monks additions as well. This game is very, very boomy-like. Faction traps. Okay, guys, I know they're amazing at sniping siege. But I think, you know, if you chose this channel, if you chose to watch my stream, I think we are already close enough for you guys to find my honest opinion about traction traps. It's not a good opinion. And honestly, I think Hindustani's Heavy Camel plus Shatagni HC is one of the most unkillable comp in the game. It's incredibly expensive. But you know, good thing this map has a lot of resources, a lot of gold. There goes the TC. HC is gonna dominate. The scrims are not gonna push this back enough because there's bomber cannons there. Camels can swing this head as well. Here comes the Tiger plus 2 random Shambi Raiders raid. But a couple of camels can deal with all of this as well. Plus 2 coming in on the camel. 30 military to only 19. Viper is badly, badly, badly housed at 140 population. ACM is 165 and nice. And increasing. Those traction traps getting some nice shots on the military. I just think the 3K civs are lacking proper siege to push buildings, and on maps like this that can be extremely problematic. So Tiger Cavalry is the way unique unit, right? Tiger Cavalry has some insane stats. You're looking at a unit that has 4 base pierce armor, and it's getting 2 more from the blacksmith as well. They're missing the last armor, good, because that would be completely OP, but they're amazing versus the archer. Shambi Raiders, nice, GG, well played. ACM taking game number 3. That's his first victory. That's his first step to reverse sweep. Shambis are a type of cav archer that they get they get some charge attack, but that might be only on the first projectile. They have multiple projectiles. I'm not 100% sure how that mechanic works. Um, they were heavily compared to Kip checks when they were released. Oh wow, thank you so much, K Square. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for being here, guys. Dodged. Okay, also I completely missed updating the score. We're gonna do it really quick right now. Okay, that was the way Vipers first Civ losing to ACCM, second to last pick. Okay, we have a shared hype train. Okay. On Bedouin's Viper's home map as well. So they each lost their home maps. Let me show you guys really quick the meme that Mishagal did. So, as we all know, yesterday's cast was quite a task for Precious Danny. On top of that, at some point, she forgot to switch off her camera. I was bold and took a screenshot. Hope it's okay that I share. It's not that finger. It's not that finger, though. It's the ring finger from the right. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, 10 out of 10 meme. 10 out of 10 meme, Mishagil. What were you cutting? It's really stupid. It's really stupid if I'm saying how did I do it? I was making a salad and I wanted to put pepper in it. Fingers, yeah, apparently. I was using the mandolin to slice the cucumbers and a carrot, and I really like peppers sliced with one of those giant knives that I don't have. So I was like, what if I try to get those cuts on a pepper with the mandolin? So I kind of started to slice the freaking pepper with the mandolin. But of course, it wasn't, the thickness of the pepper wasn't equal. And the part that one of my fingers was holding, that was super close to the blade, was actually way closer to the blade than I was feeling the thickness of the pepper. So yeah, it's just yeah, yeah. Did you put a slice of the finger in your salad? No, but I actually saw it in the mandolin afterwards, and that wasn't a pretty picture for me. And like it was a red bell pepper. And then my husband, he's like, after he says, when you use the mandolin, a lot of that juice from the vegetables is on the plastic part of the mandolin. And he's like, oh my God, was that your blood? I'm like, no, that's the freaking pepper. Like, there was no blood going. But it was super funny. I'm pretty sure every mandolin owner has removed at least one fingertip. The thing is, when I bought it, the only bad reviews were like the blades are sharpened too much, or like their blades are too sharp. And I was laughing like, oh my God, look at these idiots! Like, of course, they're supposed to be sharp. Yeah, not judging reviews anymore ever. Okay, next game is going to be on Fish and Fish. What do we have? I might have to take it off my Christmas. No, they're useful. You just need to be extremely careful. There was no reason for me to rush the freaking dinner as well. But like, I don't know. Every time when I cook, no one puts pressure on me. But every time when I cook, I feel like I'm the chef of this giant restaurant, and 10 tables are waiting for my order. I swear. I for no reason. For no reason whatsoever. I just asked my husband if he's hungry, and he's like, I'm starting to be. And in my head, like, okay, you need to finish the salad in the next 5 minutes, otherwise he'll die of hunger. For no reason. He wasn't even that hungry. He said, I'm starting to be. Nah, it doesn't matter. My brain doesn't recognize that. You need to finish the dinner ASAP. That's what my brain is yelling at me all the way throughout the time I'm cooking. Like, okay. Do you feel that way when you cook hot strats on Nomad? Yes. Yes, thank you very much. I think we're gonna see Armenians from ACCM versus what hell is Viper playing there? Fish and Arabia left. Gurjaras maybe? What? No. Gurjaras to garrison the fishing ships. Gurjaras and you dock and garrison the fishing ships? I don't know. I'm just cooking here as well. Civs are still hidden. I'm so happy we're having late night good AOE2 content. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're here and you're having a good time and enjoying. Why are yesterday's winners and losers matched today? Isn't that how there's how round 2 is supposed to be? Winner versus winner, loser versus loser? They match winners with winners and losers with losers. That's how I know it. Yeah. But I mean, there were 5 sets. There are 10 players. So there had to be a set. Like you're probably thinking about Yo versus you guys are right. Is Georgians. It's Georgians. But I was right as well. It's going to be Armenians. Okay, so someone from YouTube answered me about the Shambi Raiders. Sorry, I didn't see that. I have to keep an eye on the YouTube chat more often as well. They shoot arrows around the target and hit other units as well. The Shambi Raiders. Okay, they kind of distribute their attack. I'm West Coast Canada. Ooh, West Coast where? I'm near Montreal. I have the game rolling. Trying to catch up with the lifetime. There we are. We caught up. Just in time. Didn't even sweat 1 second. Welcome, guys. Game number 4. Yeah, Yo versus Heart puzzled me. Yeah. When there's 5 matches, one of them has to be like that. But I wonder how did they determine that? Maybe based on the seating, maybe because there were 3 sets with 3-1 result, right? Mountain Royal C4, yeah. Battle of the Mule Carts by seating, okay. Makes sense. It's Yam with the mill in the middle. Too bad you can't drop off the shortfish. And the mule cart. And you know what? Look at that. Viper did fish. So then not use Gurjaras. Well, because Gurjaras kind of died to infantry. That's why. Probably don't want to be stuck on barracks and archery range from them for too long. More villas are being brought in the middle. I kind of like villas on the mill in the middle, and maybe dock later. Hey, Marshdi. Hey. Because shortfish, fastest form of food income in the game. Expected from Armenians, militia, you guys remember, except for many times in Dark Age, Armenians have access to all the upgrades on the infantry 1 age earlier. Due to longsword's aggression, maybe not immediately. I do expect it eventually. Nothing on gold, barracks at home. I think this is going to be table opening from Viper. Still, so his food eco is on the fish, but if you dog, you're going to be up later. House though. I think he was fine. He was building a house on the way up, and he didn't have to create villas on the way up, just militias. Really nice micro from both of them. I think Viper wanted to put the stable here, but many times is in, and that is one that villager, I believe so. Yeah, one that scout as well, but so is the spear. Stable will have to go up here, and now suddenly woodline has to be quick walled. Range follow-up. Stable and range. Okay, can we produce from both of those? That's the thing. This doesn't seem to save. Now we have 2 fishing ships. Longsword in. Longswords in. And I wouldn't mind seeing ACCM going to dock eventually. Not right now. He doesn't need to right now. I hate this. I hate it. Just freaking mule carts. I find it awful to select. I don't think that mule cart and villagers should be selected. I don't know. I guess mule cart is not a military, but it's not a villager either. Villagers are gonna melt. Yep. Yes, they are. They have 3 attack versus the building. Time for arson. Probably not. That's an exposed builder, isn't he? No, maybe he's on the other side of the mill. That's not tapped. Hey, Dragos. Yep. That wasn't tapped. This map looks like pants bait. Can we call it miniskirt? We absolutely can. No one can stop us from calling it miniskirt. Guys, this is awful. I would really like ACCM to make a dock eventually, though. Whenever he has 150... Yes, sir. I'm telling you, this could be a reverse sweep and a half. Viper not looking good this matchup. But you know what? Again, not saying too much, because yesterday in the game versus Andy, he was in a way worse spot. At the end of the day, 29 eco to 30 from ACCM, 8 military to 9. I think those longswords are good to be kept alive versus the building. Adding more longswords and more archers to deny the gold is extremely, extremely good as well. Fire ships maybe soon, potentially. Sent forward. Hard to prioritize between ships and more land military, but this is just domination from ACCM. 4-0 eco KD. It's still quite close, 32-33. But yeah. ACM will have to fall back a bit. He's just massing more military in the middle. He has the tower. I feel like, I don't know. Shorefish is so much better than deep fish. Now, it's true, it is more exposed as well. But I don't know. Scouts and archers versus pure archers, but I think KCCM is going to dominate this fight. Needs to take out the scout because that is a regenerating scout. Can't regenerate if it's dead though. I like the fire ship. I would like another one because Viper already has one in defense, and now Viper's actually investing 100 food. 100 food that it's not like he has the best food eco in right now. Has a couple of farms. Barry's constantly harassed, constantly denied. And he has to invest into archer armor. And he has to put a second range down now as well and probably switch to a mix of scrims and archers. Woodline will have to be abandoned. The tower was forced on the gold. So this woodline is not safe anymore. We just take our mule cart. Oh, okay, wait, we're on this one as well. And he's moving on to gold. To stone, sorry. Probably for more towers in defense. Yeah, fish is going to be bye-bye. And we're left with 5 farms. 5 farms and a dream. 8-0 EcoKD. 43 pop to 55 from ACCM. No. There's a super weak Vil, but he's gonna get this one. This one is gonna be as weak as he gets. No! Ah! Rude. GG. We're going to game 5. We're going to game 5. Wow. Guys, Viper seemed so dominant in the first 2 games. So this is really... I think this would be a really good result for ACCM. Someone called a reverse sweep after game 2. Wonder who that was. I wonder who that was. Okay, I think it's time to bring an Amino here for game 5. Not really dominant. ACM got good leads in game 1 and 2. Correct. But afterwards, Viper looked dominant. The way Viper managed to come back from those situations was very impressive. Guys, game number 5 is Chicken Arabia and ACCM's first pick is Ketans. Are they as broken as everyone thinks? Will Gurjara Camel Scouts, which I presume is going to be Gurjara's. Yes, it's Ketan's Gurjara's. Will they be enough to stop the double forging scouts? Oof. I love ACCM. He's one of my favorite players to watch. Gurjara's is also my favorite Civ. I'm torn in between these 2 players this game, guys. Oops, sorry. Meant to switch ACCM to red. Have you met him? No, unfortunately, I haven't been at any LAN events. But I met Dave the other day, and he had some stories about ACCM IRL. And he just seems like such a fun guy and such a nice guy. Not yet. Yeah. It's fine. Was your first time meeting Dave? Yeah. When we had that meetup in Ottawa, a couple of... Well, it was early September. Of course. Vietnamese currency. No? Bring Daniela to the lands. Let's go. Meet up in London next year. Dragos. Meet up in London. Guys, game number 5 hype. Hello? Where's the hype? Oh, okay. Before anything, I need to go straight into the Discord and I need to read you guys the rules. Because there are rules considering Gurjaras announcements. A temporary rule we add for main event since the most recent patch broke Gurjara Camel Scouts. 1. Players are not allowed to kill huntables with the Gurjara's Camel Scout. In this patch, Gurjara Camel Scout can do that. You know how you push the deer with the scout and the scout does not aggro the deer? Now, Gurjara Scout can do that, and this can be used for laming. And it's strictly forbidden. And the second one, players will deal with wolves themselves when getting aggroed with the Gurjara Camel Scout. Players will deal with wolves themselves when getting aggroed with the Gurjara Camel Scout. Okay. Because in the last patch, you guys saw earlier, maybe it was around here, I think. Yeah, these two basically chased the Gurjara Camel Scout. They were somewhere here. I don't know if you guys watched that video. Yeah, see? You could abuse this bug, again, to go lame the opponent. Bring the bear in one of the boar's line of sight, and then attack the boar. And then you basically... Yeah. Viper basically brought the bear to his base. Laming himself, exactly. It's actually going to be Spears Kerms from Gurjaras against Kittans. Oh my god, look at ACCM's walls. It does not want to deal with any of that. It's like, you know what? I have the best eco in the game. Let me just set up my pasture farming space here. Yes, 2 forward wood lines, walling with buildings in between them. Spears and scrims into camels could work out. Okay, issue with that is that 0 mobility. And it's hard to defend, I agree. 0 mobility. You could kind of wall this wood line, maybe wall your gold miners as well. Nice that you have gold in the bank. That is something. It's very hard to defend, and the scouts can just run around and snipe stuff. And Kittans objectively have way better Furiko than Gurjaras. And then Kittans can add their own camels. Now, the camels have bonus damage versus the camels. And it's affected... 30%, no? More in Castle Age. However, Kittans have access to +4 attack in Castle Age. Yeah, they have 2. Bonus damage versus camels. There's already 4 pastures. We just collected in Viper's favor for now. Yeah, this is exactly. That would have been my next point, but I got distracted and I forgot. Viper never walls, and scouts can easily just go around. Honestly, I would have liked that spear to just kill the chicken rather than aggro against the vills and not get any value. Kittens are still pretty busted. I 100% agree. Okay. Do we have forging? No. No forging, but -1 vil. It's the first eco kill of the game. And this is still fine. I mean, there's a range. It's just, it's such a dumb sip, guys. Now I'm gonna start with her rant. They have... What even they don't have bonus on? They don't have bonus on infantry. Okay. That's on infantry, on militia line. Because they do have bonus on spears. They have bonus... They don't have bonus on archers, but they have bonus on scrims. They have bonus on scout line. Step lancers. Camels. Cavalry archers. Siege, since you have access to mountain trebs. Mounted trebs, not mountain trebs. Mounted trebs, and you can basically easy snipe other siege. But no, they have mounted trebs. I don't think that's bad siege. They have trebs. They don't need siege archers. They just only have better food eco because Gujaras let them. On this channel, we all know Gujaras could if they wanted to. True. Or is actually spitting facts. It's very good at sniping other siege. Basically. I think Kitans fall off significantly in late game. Correct. If this will go imp, Gurjaras with frontier guards basically eat everything that Kitans might throw at them. Heavy CA could be an option, but again, elite Shivamsha riders plus heavy camel should still deal with that. Or maybe even elephant archers, if you get good enough of a boon. How many times do Kitans get into that stage, though? Because with amazing eco, with so many bonuses early on, do you even want to take this game in the late game? Why would you? No? You want to kill fast? CM is up later, though. Viper is adding camels on the way up. Here comes Forging. Where's CM in the queue? Not fully walled, but, you know. No Bloodlines hurts a lot. In late game. I still think in early game, with so many, with the attack corporates and everything, it's not significant. I feel like there is a lot of the tricky steps. If you can get late game, their options are not so great, but that's a big if. Yeah, exactly. All of them have amazing eco bonuses and potential to close the game in Castle Age. Second TC coming up from Viper. Strategy works out for now. True. I don't mind this. Adding Shivamsha is nice and everything. ACCM is, however, fully walled. And everything that Viper is going to throw at him is melee units. So He can just stay behind the walls. Okay, we have a double bit horse collar. No upgrades for Viper from Castle Age whatsoever. So for now, Castle Age is just giving him access to a second TC, and market is rushed down. He's floating quite a lot of gold. I would like to see a second TC from ACCM, a couple of camels. Second TC maybe here. And maybe a monastery, why not? Yearwood is nice as well. That's a second woodline that he has access on. This is another great spot for a future TC. Eventually. See? Viper did deal with the bears eventually. Like seeing husbandry, light cavalry, bowsaw. I like light cavalry versus the Gurjaras because yeah, they're always gonna sneak a monk or two, especially if you're a Viper and you're greedy for the relics. Pasture's expiring, but he is waiting for pastoralism. There's a 30C as well. I don't like that. I don't like that he's not waiting for 2 more camels before moving outside and taking this TC here with the stone. I don't like that. I don't think it's a massive mistake, but I think that could have been better. Monastery out for ACCM as well. Iron casting is not in yet, but again, iron casting is basically on those camels since he was already on the way up. 30C going up on a second stone from Viper, actually. You guys think we'll see chakram throwers? Surely not versus Kitans. Maybe if they go full Liao Dao. But even if they go full Liao Dao, I don't think chakrams would be a good option. Maybe HC at that point. Second monastery. Okay. Frisbee boys just aren't it. Yeah. Guys, I'm accepting suggestions for a new logo. Or a castle? Could be. Yeah. Could be. Here comes the market from ACCM as well. Just putting down more pastures. I am actually curious. So, right now we have 9 pastures versus a whole lot of farms, right? 26 farms already. So, Viper should be ahead in terms of food eco. Big if should. Over 1k is ridiculous. Yeah, and that's TC number 4. Look at silly me thinking that ACCM doesn't want to take this late game. However, with all of this food eco, he can just have a better uptime. But just listen. Hear me out. Heavy CA in Castle Age. I feel like Gujaras could struggle against that. Heavy CA would eat the camels. And just normal Shrivamshas are not as good versus heavy CA. I heard a conversion on a spear. Do you guys remember the... I think it was Tato's clip or someone's from Rage Forest. And it was a group of chakram throwers versus... Mangadai, Elite Mangadai, and they just deleted the Mangadai. Is he number 4 from Viper as well? Wait, does he know about ACCM's 4TC? He does not. Be fair, he doesn't know about the second and the third either. I remember it like it was yesterday. Nice. Big fight here. 1 conversion, 2 conversions? Nope. Nice one, Kiki. I didn't expect that plot twist, to be quite fair. Maybe we just want to keep it on the camels, but I don't like it then. I don't like it. Because we don't have bloodlines on the camel and imp. We will not have blast furnace. And Gurjaras get +4 melee armor from their Imperial unique tech. Boris just want to get some action as well. Boris just wanting to get some action as well. Guys, please don't forget to throw a follow at the Onimaru channel as well when you have time. Because they're looking to grow their channel on Twitch. No devotion yet for either of them. Viper with Sanctity in the queue. He has 3 monks here. 3 conversions. Should be quite brutal. There's one. There's second. I can click. Ah! There were 3 conversions, actually. Viper got devotion? My bad. I completely missed that. That makes a whole lot of sense then. Siege Workshop from ACCM. It's getting a wheelbarrow. And 8 on stone. 23 on stone from Viper and 700 stone already in the bank. This hill begs for a castle from Viper. Just begs for it. And I want more camels. Now, those are 10 attack camels. Versus 7. 13 versus 10. 3 monks versus no monks. Yeah, that castle begs for... That hill begs for a castle, but I'm not sure Viper can get a castle. Ah, no, it's 30% bonus damage. Quite nice versus all the camels from ACCM. ACCM 4 with his own castle. Who's going in first? This has to be a... imp race at this point. With 6 months, I did not think Viper would win that. I just screwed Chara camels. Like, yeah, of course, 3 more attack, but you have 120 HP versus 100 HP, and 30% bonus damage on top of that. It's quite a lot. And devotion. That's the answer to those 6 monks. Devotion. What was I talking about? The imp race? Viper is a couple of seconds away from that. 127 pop to 127. Viper's gonna click up. Soon market. Boom. Up he goes. ACCM. 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 Trying. Maybe sell some wood. We need devils forward. We need devils forward on a lumber camp here because they will have to repair that castle. Presumably he's going to keep those ones to repair the castle. This is a monk for nothing. That's a bit sloppy. And a couple of Liao Dao are on the field. We did say that we want to see Chakrams versus Liao Dao, and here they are. Give me the frisbee thrower for you. He did. Is that now? Yeah. Where's the MTC? This one. Okay. This engagement is bad for CCM. He knows it's bad, but he was kind of forced into taking it because his units just walked straight into the opponent's military. Okay, so I feel like from this position, I don't know. I don't like ACCM going pure stable units versus Gurjaras. Double university. Okay. Yes, sir. We need chemistry and we need masonry. More stables, more camels. I don't think you want to be stuck on that. I don't think you want to be stuck on that. Kshatriyas coming in for Viper, and all of his units are going to be cheaper as well. And now in Imp, the Viper's camels are going to have 40% bonus damage. That was a nice proper doubt castle. Panic random tower. I expected ACCM to go heavy CA here. Uno reverse. Which castle is more doubt castle? Bracer instead of heavy CA from Viper? No, instead of, oh my god, what heavy camel, sorry, not CA. I was so tunnel vision on the heavy CA from ACCM. ACCM clicks heavy camel faster. Okay. Viper was up earlier. He gets a trap out. But look at ACCM's Q. Look at his banked resources. Can you make any other unit than camels as kittens? Heavy CA. On the way up even in Castle Age. Can have a crazy good timing. Trebs and the mounted trebs on the way. No! It was denied. It was denied. It was denied. At like 90% as well. Guys, I think this is going to be a long night. I think Red Bull sponsorship comes in tomorrow. Viper still cannot afford heavy camel. He's going into HC. Oh, here he comes. 75 HP, 30 attack. Let's go. There's damage over time. Same with no more traps coming. Conscription was prioritized, I think, right? No. What was prioritized? Ah, Ordo Cavalry. Now his cavalry will regenerate. Yeah. They're cute. I like them. But they're very good against other traps. ACCM, we're not repairing this castle anymore. For some reason. Oh my god. ACCM doesn't have the attack upgrades on the castles, guys. Wait a second, 24 military to only 9. I don't know why, of course, switching back and forth like crazy. ACCM ends up losing the castle just before the traps are being sniped, but he can just put another one forward. Heavy camel finally in the queue from Viper as well. ACCM still with a trap on the hill, attacking that castle. Viper has 7 military on the field. Getting more HC out. But I don't know about HC, guys. ACCM can switch really, really fast to skirms, to CA. Yeah, fletching coming in, lamellar armor. Now, some units being attacked will kind of reflect the damage. That castle's gonna fall. All of this eco is super exposed. Watchtower to protect that gold. Same with the yeah. Okay. Here come the boys, but here comes the camels. Guys, again, I don't want to jinx anyone. I like ACCM's position. He got the score lead right now. He's got the Vatican City over here. Camel Fiesta over here. 49 eco killed from ACCM. 51 now. Viper's just so well expanded everywhere. Lost the 2 relics forward. Light cav and hand cannons and bomber cannons doesn't feel like a decent comp here. I mean, ACCM is adding in his own light cavs. Yes, which has to have bomber cannons. But again, mounted trebs, cavalry that regenerates to snipe those and get resources ahead. It's just kittens. Okay, how many thousand food ACCM has over Viper right now, chat. Let's take that wild bet. I think in the food tab, I think ACCM is like 15k ahead. 4k? It was 1k in early castle. But it could be 4k. I mean, Viper had like 50 farm. He has 61 on food right now. Okay, let's check that really quick. After that fight. No fight. Viper seems to be going back. Eco. 21 versus 26. Pretty good from you guys, actually. 15k would have been probably insane. He has less on food. Yeah, but he has pastures. And only 10k total difference. Yeah, but I thought... I don't know, he has other... resources. But yeah, I guess it can be more than 10k. Regardless. Yeah, it does feel quite over here. It does feel quite over. This is dumb. How long has this Civ been out for? And actually, it was nerfed already. 140 pop, 146 and dropping ACCM with the reverse sweep. Who called the reverse sweep, by the way? Okay, I won't